So this is kind of a follow-up video to my live stream that I did on setting up your project, and this is just the finished setup project. I finished setting everything up and I'm ready to edit. So what I have is my footage bin, which has all of my scenes in it, and each scene has their sound bin and all of their footage, and each sound bin has all of its sound take bins and then the sound files in that for each actor on that take. And that's something that was set up more by the recorder than by me, all of the sound bins, but it is nice to have just one sound bin that has all the sound in it separate from the footage, so that it's not intermixed. Okay, so that's my footage bin, and next I have the sequences bin, and this bin has all of my pre-edits sequences in it. So what these are first I created this sequence, which is called timeline. Now this one has every single clip in it that was useful, so false rolls were deleted most of the time unless they had something interesting in them. So this just has each scene. So here's scene 1 and here's scene 2, all laid out and synced up with its audio, each clip. Scene 3, scene 4 and 5, scene 6, and here is scene 8, 9, and 10. They're just one shot long, so they're like, really small. But there's 12 scenes, and for each of those scenes, I made a select folder. So here's scene 1, and what I did is I trimmed them from action to cut. So here, let me show you what that looks like. Anyway, you get the idea. What this does is it makes it really easy to just kind of scan through and find all of the takes of something. So I went through and I did that to every single scene. So here's scene 2, scene 3, oh, should zoom out for that one. Scene 4, scene 5, scene 6, scene 7. I put 8 through 11 all in the same one because these ones are so short. But anyway, so what makes these different from the timeline one is that the timeline is just all the way through. As long as the audio matches the video, we have it. And so this one's good for like raw clips, and it's just like all of the footage. And these ones are good for like watching each take that you have and finding the right performance. And I might even go one step further and make another one like this timeline one, except for pick out just the clips that I love the most out of every single scene. So it's trimmed action to cut, but it's just the ones I really like. Now I don't know if I'll do that, but it's definitely something to try. So that's it. That's my whole setup before I start editing. And I might change it around a little bit while I'm editing, but for now this is a good starting point, launch point to get me started editing and get a rough cut out as fast as I can. So I hope that this little tour helped you kind of understand the starting point for editing a multi-scene film, and I'll see you in the editing process.